parents think Osaka is only fun if you spend a lot, especially with kids. Not true. In this video, I'm showing you a budget-friendly Osaka family plan. 10 stops that are low cost or free, easy to reach, and actually enjoyable for children. No long transfers, no expensive attractions, just smart timing, short walks, kid-friendly food, and simple culture moments you can explain as you go. Watch to the end because I'll also share my money-saving game plan, how to group these stops, when to go, and the small tricks that cut your daily spend without cutting the fun. We step off the busy street and the noise drops. Hosenji's stone courtyard is compact, shaded, and easy to roll through with a stroller. No tickets, no vendors pressing for sales, just stone lanterns and the sound of water. The lanterns along the narrow alley give off a gentle warm light that quietly takes you back to an older Japan. I had been a little concerned that a temple visit might not hold Nyla's interest for long. Quiet places and waiting can sometimes be tough for kids. But the overall atmosphere drew her in, and she seemed genuinely interested. What really caught her attention was the Mizukake Fudo ritual at the center. The practice is simple and hands-on. You scoop water from the basin with a ladle, then pour it gently over the moss-covered Fudo Mayo statue in the middle. It's green moss built up from years of people doing the same. After the water runs down, you make a wish. We keep the words short and easy for young children to say: wash, wish, respect. It's straightforward, feels nice to do, and it sticks. Short cultural rituals stick better than long talks. When kids move their hands while hearing a one-line story, they remember it. Think of it like packing a day bag. One action, one meaning, no clutter. Go at dusk if you can. The lanterns glow, the air cools, and the small lanes of Hosenji Yokocho feel like a calm maze you can walk in 5 minutes. You don't need to buy a thing. If attention wanders, you loop once and you're out. The payoff is tiny by design. 5 quiet minutes, a clear lesson on respect, and a reset before more walking. Now that we've anchored the day with ritual and quiet, let's scale up the timeline. Osaka Castle gives you the history without the price tag. The outer park is free. Broad lawns, double moats, and stone walls, so huge kids will ask how they were lifted. Gates and turrets marked as important cultural properties sit along the paths, so you get small wow moments as you move. The museum inside the main keep needs a ticket, but you can decide that on the spot. Parents want context, kids want motion. Long museum loops sap energy fast, so flip the order. Start outside and turn the grounds into a living timeline. Let kids press a palm to the fitted stones, count the watchtowers as checkpoints, and spot the gold trim on the keep. Each stop gets one line: who built, who rebuilt, and why people still cared. Movement-based learning sticks. Pair a simple walking route with a short story. Build, battle, rebuild, and you'll see better recall later. Think of it like packing a day bag. Carry the essentials, leave the extras, go early. You beat crowds and heat, and the park usually opens by morning hours. Bring a simple picnic. Sit under trees where you can see the keep. Then do a final loop along the moat for photos. If attention holds, pick one museum floor top for the view, or a single exhibit level. Keep the climb purposeful. If lines are long, skip without guilt. The value is already in the walk. You leave with big visuals, a clear samurai-era storyline, and no overspending. From castle walls to city shrines that speak kid language, through a lion's mouth. What if a shrine looked like a giant lion, ready to chomp your worries? Namba Yasaka Shrine wins kids over in seconds. The lion head stage is huge. Think a building-sized face with an open mouth, and it gives you one clear target to walk toward. You get quick lore without a lecture. We're here to feed our bad luck to the lion, then walk away lighter. It's close to transit, about a short walk from Namba or Daikokucho, so you're not spending energy on long transfers. Shrines can feel abstract to kids. The key is a simple story you can say in one breath. Try this: the lion protects families, and its mouth swallows misfortune, so courage can grow. That's it. Kids understand in out. Worries go in, confidence comes out. Use the lion as a visual anchor. Research on learning shows that strong images help kids connect actions to meaning. Unusual architecture also holds attention longer, which buys you time for a calm, respectful moment. Start with a quick bow at the entrance. If there's a water basin, do a fast rinse of hands and mouth. Then face the lion, close eyes, and make one wish for courage or kindness. Late morning works well. Light is good for photos, crowds are manageable, and you can keep this stop to 15-20 minutes. Grab your shots in front of the mouth, then guide a short talk. When did you feel brave, and how can we show kindness today? If you visit in January, check the third Sunday for the tug-of-war ritual rooted in a legend of victory over hardship, though the regular day-to-day visit stays quiet and quick. The shrine centers on learning and academic success, and families visit to pray for focus and steady effort. It's easy to reach. Step off at Minami Morimachi or Osaka Tenmangu Station, then walk a few minutes. No lengthy transit, no complex transfers, just a straightforward stop that fits neatly into a family itinerary. Budget travelers skip paid workshops, but you still want substance. The key is to turn a short visit into a hands-on lesson about goals and effort. Start with a bow at the torii, then head to the ima racks, the wooden plaques you can write on and hang. Show your kids how ima work. Keep it simple and concrete. One goal, one sentence. Younger kids can draw a symbol for what they want to learn. Letters, numbers, a book. Older kids can write a short line. Read every night. Practice multiplication. Be kind and focused in class. Add a modest coin offering if you choose. Then hang the plaque and take a quiet breath together. You've just turned a cultural ritual into intention setting. There's good reason this works. When kids articulate a goal and make it tangible, motivation rises. A low-cost ritual adds meaning without pressure, and the physical act of writing helps the idea stick, like packing a backpack with only what you need. Go on a weekday morning. It's calm, and the quieter grounds help kids engage. Spend 20-30 minutes, speak softly and keep the framing on effort. Not luck, we study, we practice, we improve. Next up, Shikenoji, an easy alternative if you want to introduce your kids to a real Japanese temple with about 1,400 years of history. Shikenoji is one of Japan's oldest Buddhist temples, and its layout does the teaching for you. From the first gate to the 5-story pagoda to the kondo hall, each space feels distinct. Paths are wide, sightlines are clear, and you can navigate with a stroller. Access is simple. Ride to Tennoji Station. Walk a few minutes, and you're there without complicated transfers. Heritage sites can feel slow for kids. Parents worry about temple fatigue. The key is to turn the visit into a route, with jobs, not a lecture. You'll move, pause briefly, then move again. Set 3 checkpoints. At the main gate, ask what guards this place: strength, wisdom, or kindness. At the pagoda, ask how many tiers, and what might each tier stand for: past, present, future, effort, kindness. At the kondo hall, ask what sounds do you hear, and how do we show respect here. Keep questions short, so kids answer fast and feel successful. This works because a scavenger hunt frame boosts focus. When kids search, count, and answer tiny prompts, complaints drop and recall rises. Think of it like packing a backpack, a few useful items placed in order, and nothing extra to weigh you down. Go mid-morning for steady light and calmer grounds. Start at the gate, then to the pagoda, then the hall. Keep the loop under an hour, unless older kids want more detail. Some inner areas may have small fees. You can stay in the free zones and still get strong learning. By the end, kids can read a temple gate, pagoda, hall, gardens. They spot elements on their own and lead the final stretch. After deep history, we'll reset with green space and flexible downtime. Tennoji Park is your reset zone. You get wide paths, open space, and a straight shot from Tennoji Station, so strollers roll easily and you're not wasting time on transfers. The Tenshiba lawn gives you room to spread a mat and refuel. Some patches show wear, but there's plenty of usable grass if you shift a few steps to the side. Keep it simple: water bottles, fruit, rice balls. Costs stay low, and you keep control of timing. Energy dips hit families hardest around late morning and mid-afternoon. If you push through, moods slide and the evening unravels. If you want a calm walk, Kitakuen Garden sits right next door with a classic stroll layout around a central pond. It's structured and serene, and you can decide on the spot if attention spans fit a slow lap. There's solid reasoning here. Scheduled decompression improves behavior and helps kids hold onto what they've learned. Think of it like packing a backpack. You remove the extras, so the essentials don't get crushed. Aim for late morning or mid-afternoon. 30 to 60 minutes is enough to reset. Use benches for shade, refill water, and avoid sugary snacks right before nap windows. You leave calmer and on budget. Ready for a deeper cultural layer nearby, a shrine that shaped maritime Osaka. Sumiyoshi Taisha Shrine delivers that lesson fast. The precinct feels ancient because of its Sumiyoshi Zukuri style, straight lines, raised floors and bright vermilion that predates outside influence. The star for kids is the steep Sorihashi Bridge. You climb up, you slow down on the arch, and you practice hand-on-rail walking. It's a safe challenge with a clear payoff, views of the pond below and a sense of progress at the top. Transit with kids can be a gamble. Here the ride is simple. From Tennoji Road to Tennoji Ekimei and take the Hankai line to Sumiyoshi Tori Mei. Then it steps to the Tori. The old-school streetcar clacks along at a gentle pace, giving you that back-in-the-day Osaka vibe before you even arrive. Strollers fit on the tram and the short walk keeps energy in the tank. Sumiyoshi Taisha still feels truly local. You'll mostly see neighborhood families and regulars coming to pray, not big tour groups, which makes the whole visit calmer and more authentic. This shrine guards Osaka's maritime story. Use the Omokaru Ishi near Itoshisha as your hands-on anchor. Face the shrine, bow twice, clap twice, bow once. Lift a stone, set a goal, lift again. If it feels lighter, great. Keep going. If it feels heavier, the message is steady effort. Then point to the sacred rice paddy, Onda. Talk about how rice fed travelers and trade, and how plants here still hint that the bay once reached this ground. Concrete objects plus short narratives help kids connect history to daily life. A bridge to cross, a stone to lift, a field to spot. That's cultural exposure they can hold on to. Aim for late afternoon. The light is soft. Photos pop and 45 to 90 minutes fits most families. Start with the bridge, do the stones, peek at the paddy, then loop back for a final look at the sanctuaries. You leave with a bold bridge walk, a tactile ritual and a clear sea connection. Tennoji Zoo is affordable, central and built with kids in mind. Paths are flat, exhibits sit close together, and signs steer you through themed areas. You're inside Tennoji Park, so you can pair animals with a lawn break without extra transit. Admission stays low for adults and school-age kids, with preschoolers free, which keeps this outing within a tight budget. Parents hesitate for a reason. Reviews call out enclosure size and summer heat for cold climate animals. That's valid. The key is to visit with intention and a time cap. You control pace, content, and exit. Go in with a route. Start with the African savanna zone, to see how grazing animals and predators share a landscape, distance, shade, and water matter. Move to the reptile ecological house for a quick look at adaptations, scales, camouflage, slow heartbeats for energy saving. Skip anything that looks crowded or feels off. You don't owe the full loop. Keep a simple script at each stop: what the animal eats, how it stays cool or warm, and one behavior to spot. Research supports this approach. Intentional time-limited zoo visits spark curiosity about biodiversity without overwhelming kids. Think of it like packing a backpack. Carry only what you'll use, and you move better. Timing counts. Arrive right at opening for cooler temps and fewer crowds. Spend 60 to 90 minutes, max. Bring water, set a meet-up spot and promise a park break after. If a child asks tough welfare questions, acknowledge them. Then pivot to habitat design and how we can help wildlife at home. Reduce waste, support conservation groups, read more about a favorite species. A neighborhood that feels like tomorrow imagined from yesterday without a pricey ticket. Shinsekai works because it's a walk-first, wallet-light kind of stop. Neon signs, retro arcades, and the Tutenkaku Tower skyline give you a lot to point at while you move. You set a simple rule: we're here before dinner, we keep it to an hour, and we stay on the main lanes. Late night energy can lean adult, so shift the window earlier. Arrive in the late afternoon and wrap by early evening. You'll get lights without the rowdy crowd. Stay alert at crosswalks, hold hands in the busiest stretches, and pick one meetup spot under the tower if you get separated. Start with Janjan Yokocho. It's compact, friendly, and known as a street where ordinary people gather, which reads as everyday Osaka, not a staged attraction. If you choose to eat, keep it tight. Order one shared kushikatsu set. Mix a few veggies and a couple of classics, so everyone tastes without overbuying. Add a budget bowl of udon or a small serving of dotiyaki if you need more. Shared plates control cost and keep you mobile. Here's the deal: early evening visits reduce crowd stress and impulse buys. Visual storytelling, the tower, the signs, the statues, sustains kid interest as you walk. If the Tutenkaku line is short, do a quick view and skip the extras. Cap time to protect bedtime routine. Night falls, now the kid-friendly, neon classroom everyone talks about. The giant crab clawing the air and the Glico runner sprinting mid-stride are free lessons in Kuida War. Osaka's eat until you drop. Identity. You get loud bright storytelling without paying a ticket. Kids point, you explain these signs aren't random. They're food ads turned icons, and they show how this city celebrates eating. The challenge is cost. Every few steps something smells good. Kids want to try it all. Without a plan you overspend and end up carrying too much food. Watch the cook flip the batter balls, then split them. One okonomiyaki slice from a counter spot, just enough for flavor, not a full meal. Add a free photo mission. Pose under the Glico runner, then find the crab for a second shot. You've hit culture, taste, and a memory in a tight loop. Go at sunset into early evening. You get the glow without the crush. Stay one block off the main drag to move strollers safely. Then slip in for photos and out again. Keep pockets zip. Hold hands at crossings, and pick a meetup spot by a clear landmark in case you're separated. Here's the insight. Budget family travel works when every stop teaches. Rituals, timelines, and taste tests become your curriculum, and kids remember because they did something, not just saw it. Experiential learning sticks. Direct engagement builds real understanding and better recall. If you're ready to start raising worldly kids, hit subscribe and drop your top Osaka question in the comments. I'll keep sharing tools that simplify family travel logistics. Think of planning like packing a backpack. Carry the essentials, leave the extras, and keep room for discovery. You save money, protect energy, and create space for small moments that turn into big lessons.